All right, Roxanne, first of all, you obviously didn't want to keep this a secret because you told us a couple of minutes ago during a break, you told us that you're going to get, how often do you get jabbed and poked?
That's a good question. Well, so I used to try and do it just once a year, but the older I get now, the last time I did it, I can't remember if it was late October or December. We can probably go back and look at MJTV and I could figure it out.
Right.
The timeline of your pokings?
Yeah. Yes.
So Roxanne is getting Botox, but I think we ought to rename it. I think we ought to rename it Roxtox instead of Botox or BoRox. That was
BoRox.
I wrote down two.
Okay.
I wrote down BoRox and I wrote down Roxtox.
Okay, one really works and one is
Yeah.
way off.
Which one?
Roxtox? I mean, the X is already there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Rox-
it sounds like it's a poison. Or
Roxtox.
Yeah,
But
it sounds like toxic.
Show her the other one you wrote down, Hotox.
all right, that is uncalled for.
I'm just kidding, Roxanne. I would never.
That's terrible.
I didn't mean it towards you, Roxanne. Don't give me that face.
Froggy.
I just meant in general.
All right,
Froggy.
now you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to because
MJ, do you think I did?
Well,
I know what I'm doing.
Why?
Come
Your
on.
face is fine. What are you doing?
First of all, you don't need any Botox. I'm looking at you right now, and I can't see anywhere
Yeah.
where you need Botox.
I appreciate it, but you can. I've been watching myself on MJTV, and that's why I decided to go ahead and get it done sooner than I normally do.
my God.
Because I can completely tell when I'm thinking or emoting.
All right, hold on a minute. So you think that you're like Kramer on Seinfeld where he said, "Don't look at me, I'm hideous.
All right, so
After smoking 100 cigars.
there was
I'm all leathery, like a catcher's mitt."
There was a time that Roxanne had a season of oversharing with me, and she leaned over. She goes, "I'm getting Botox later today," and this was months ago.
No, yeah, it was a long time
and
ago.
I said, "I didn't know you got Botox. I didn't know how to really reply to that." And she goes, "My secret is I only have it done once
Yeah,
every 6 months or a year."
Yeah, sentence
That's
construction
probably how I
much?
said it.
No, not
I
really.
didn't think so.
I don't talk for a living.
Rox, you don't need Botox.
Well, I really appreciate.
How much is it, by the way? How much is it going to cost?
I have gift certificates, so I don't pay attention.
You've got gift certificates?
Oh, people just gave you like a gift and you've been saving them up.
Yep,
Smart.
exactly.
Just
So
like the massage thing.
So it's free BoRox?
yes, and so I want to be able to come to work. I'm actually going to get it done tomorrow. So Thursday, I will come to work, and you will see me through this little slice of, how we can't see each other well at all. You can only see my eyes and my forehead.
Yeah.
You will know nothing about how I'm feeling when I talk to you.
Yeah, we've got
Because-
the greatest studio setup of all time for an ensemble morning
But
show.
you-
Oh, stop it. I
That
love it.
is what you can see is my forehead.
Yeah, that's
so
about-
it's going
about
to
it.
look different when you look
Yeah.
at it on Thursday. You're going to be like, Roxanne, I don't know what she's feeling.
You don't need
I
it.
don't
But
know-
listen, you don't want to overdo it. And I say that because you have some people that get Botox and their whole face ends up
It's frozen.
it looks paralyzed, or people that get facelifts. Listen, I don't want to.
You're going to get the Greta Van Susteren?
Well,
Old
it's fu-
balloon face?
Yeah.
No,
it's-
that's
It's funny you mention that, but for instance, I don't watch, Fox News Channel at night. I'll watch the news channels. I'll flip around to all the different news channels during the day to see what's going on with like the regular news, but the opinion stuff at night, I just listen. The world is nuts enough. I don't need to fill my head at night with all of the cable news opinions and all that. That's the last thing I want. But of course, I'm aware of Laura Ingraham. But if you look at her, the only thing that moves are her lips, and even then it's like, and then like her eyelids will close. But other than that, her face,
nothing moving.
it's like frozen. There's like no movement on her face, which I don't know if she's paralyzed in the face, but I mean, nothing else moves. It's like just a little lips going.
So if she would have come out in the news and said that she has a side hustle as a ventriloquist.
Who's that?
Laura Ingraham.
Oh.
She goes, "Hey, everybody."
All right, I'm just saying, Roxanne, just never overdo the Botox, and you don't even need it.
I appreciate that, but you're talking to someone who just told you I only do it like once a year.
All right.
And so they recommend you do it every 3 months.
See, Roxanne, because your Botoxing is
Yes.
so subtle, he thinks you're an amateur. Psh,
True.
psh,
Yeah,
you-
I'm a
you-
pro.
You run the game at
Yeah.
this.
Hey, Andrew, our producer, wants to chime in.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I was wondering, what goes through somebody's mind when they say, I'm going to get somebody else a gift certificate For Botox.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good
that's a
question.
good point, Andrew.
You know
Andrew,
what?
Good answer.
Yeah, good answer.
I mean, what are
Okay.
they trying to say about
All right,
you?
we're looking for what goes through somebody's mind when they give somebody a gift
All right,
certificate for
Andrew,
Botox.
Good answer.
Survey said number one answer on the board. All right, number one answer.
I'm glad we brought our adopted son.
Yeah.
Who gave you the gift certificate? Was it Doug? Was
That
it
is
your
the
mother?
that's the
No.
obvious next question. Who the hell gave you a gift certificate to go get Botox?
This is pretty sad, but it's Doug.
Oh, it is
Valentine's
Doug.
Day, birthday.
Why don't you give him
Mother's Day.
Why don't you give him a hair implant gift certificate?
Seriously, give him a personality implant gift certificate.
You know,
Oh, stop. He's funny.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
you don't
He's-
need Botox. Come on. All
He's
right.
pretty funny.
All right. So we're getting it tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Right after the show.
All right, after the show.
Does it hurt?
That's gonna
No,
be
it's fun. I like pain.
that's gonna be
I
Wednesday.
like pain that is
That's a new
purposeful.
ISO right
So
there.
Thursday, you're gonna be like, "Hello, I'm." You're gonna be like, "Hello, I'm Roxanne." Like you're gonna be able to talk.
No, it's I don't get it. You don't get it by your mouth.
I'm
You
not
just
getting
get
her
it
mouth
in your
wired
forehead.
shut.
I'm literally just getting it so I can't
Tell
frown
them
at
to
you.
put it in your tongue. I want
Actually,
Botox in
you
my
know,
tongue.
The funny thing
Yeah.
is one time someone told me she could put it above my lip and it would make my lip bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I have to talk for a living, so that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Because
All right.
people who get the above the lip Botox, then you end up.
Well, but the other thing is the plumped up lips. Some of the women that are getting the fillers in their lips, and you see some of these like influencers on like Instagram or whatever, and some of the lip injections and fillers, they look ridiculous. It looks like you've been stung by those, those death hornets. What are they called? What are those? What were those?
Yeah.
What were those
not
really
death hornets.
the really bad hornets?
The African, I don't.
No, those were the killer bees. No, the killer bees, the African killer bees, those were something else. But there were the
Murder hornets.
Thank you. I'm
Murder
trying.
hornets.
Yeah,
Murder.
I mean, you got these people out there that look like they were stung by murder hornets. It's like, what are you talking about?
All right, MJ.
By the way, when I was a kid, the African killer bees were like the scariest thing. They're coming
Ever.
to get us. And what happened to them?
they actually pollinated our crops and made us an economic superpower.
They killed Macaulay Culkin in that dumb movie.
What am I doing here?
No, line one. My wife just texted me to Roxanne's defense.
Thank you, Allison.
The one thing she asks for every gift giving season is well, you can ask her.
Jeez. All right, hotline one.
Yeah.
Hey, Allison, you want Botox?
That's the only thing I ask for Christmas, for my birthday,
Me too.
for any holiday.
And he's done nothing. Fester's not gotten you a gift certificate or nothing?
No, he
Groupon?
definitely has given me money for it.
Yeah, I give her
no,
cash.
No Groupon yet. Oh, actually, he did give me a Groupon once for
Yeah.
it.
I gave her a Groupon for a massage, a facial, and a Botox.
There are Groupons for Botox?
There's Groupons
Yes,
for everything.
Yes, you
All
can
right.
go to different salons and get Botox with a Groupon.
Is there a Groupon for croutons?
Hey, hey, Allison, have you ever gotten Botox at all before?
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes,
you
I
have had it.
I
Okay.
love it.
All right.
She goes to a place on Kennedy Boulevard that has like a drive-through.
And Allison and
No,
I.
that's Krispy Kreme.
That's where I go. It's actually right next to Krispy Kreme.
Does Krispy Kreme have a drive-through?
Yes.
All right, just checking.
Allison and I kind of talked through Fester about it before she did it.
Wow.
And so, Allison, that's what my advice is like less is more.
You should do, Allison, get him back. And like I did to my friend Michael DePaulo in sixth grade, he was kind of fat. And so every day I would give him a different Jenny Craig card.
Oh, come on. That is awful. You know what? That is bullying. Froggy.
Oh, I thought it was. He's still my best friend.
You're
but
a bully.
That was funny. I was like,
Allison.
here's your one for the day.
Good luck
Patty.
good luck with your next Botox thing. Or go with Roxanne and go get Roxtox tomorrow, or BoRox. Goodbye. Thanks,
Yeah.
Allison.
No, but Roxanne asking for it on holidays. Allison's like, that's all I want for
that's
holidays.
it. That's all I get.
Fester's wife, Allison.
First wife.